Hello guys and welcome back to another weekly vlog. Yes, you heard right, we're here with weekly vlog round 2, and that's because, well, thank you guys for loving the first one last Sunday. I really enjoyed filming my first proper weekly vlog. I loved editing it, I loved watching it back, so I'm so pleased that you guys did as well, which means we can do it all again. But it is Monday morning, and to be honest guys, I'm in a bit of a tiz this morning. I feel a bit disorganised, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, I'm not really sure where to start. So yesterday we went to London for the day, which was so lovely. It was beautiful spring sunny weather. It was so warm. My sister lives up there, so we went to go and see her. We just went for a nice lunch, we just walked around, we did a bit of shopping. It was just a really nice day in London. In fact, I think I got a few clips, so if they're okay, I'll sort of put them here somewhere so you can kind of see what we got up to. But it did mean that, a creature of habit as I am, I didn't get to do my normal kind of Sunday reset, which means come Monday morning today, I'm just feeling all over the place. So I need a big kick up the backside. I just need to get on with a few things actually. So on a Sunday, I normally love to do a food shop. I like to do a bit of meal prep. I like to get the house in order. There's so many things that I like to do, which I just haven't done. So it is early Monday morning and I am off to Tesco's to do a food shop, which is not a shop I shop in normally for no reason other than Sainsbury's is closest to me and I'm kind of lazy when it comes to things like that. So I thought we'd go to Tesco's. I thought we'd switch it up a bit. But yeah, today I just feel like I need to get my ducks in a line, do some food prep, do a food shop, just catch up on a few chores from the weekend, and obviously somewhere get in a full day of work as well. So let's see how this turns out. So food shop complete, and I thought I would run through what I have picked up. Side note, this is just kind of not a major shop. I've got a lot of stuff in the cupboard, so this is kind of just a top up on fresh stuff that we'd need for the week. Also, in terms of lunches, Connor isn't here for lunches this week. He's around for dinners, but not lunches. And I've got loads of lunch stuff that I have previously prepped in the freezer and in the fridge and stuff. So this is really just breakfast, snacks and dinners. But let's start over here with the fruit and veg. Now, a lot of this fruit is for my juicing as well. So for instance, the pineapples, the apples, the lemons and some of the carrots will primarily be for juices. The strawberries and bananas we both like to have for breakfast on top of yogurts and seeds and that kind of things. Love to snack on oranges. The lemons I mentioned are for the juice. Again, just like a snack to go with my lunch. I do really enjoy just something like pepper or a cucumber, not a whole cucumber, you know what I mean. Pepper or cucumber sticks, something like that. Pomegranate seeds are for a poke bowl that I'm going to be making on Wednesday night. I don't know what they do to these sliced runner beans, but they just taste so good. These cooked with a little bit of salt on top are just honestly so much better. I'm not a runner bean fan, you know, when they're cut diagonally in slices, but when they're sliced like this, honestly, they are so much better. Baby corn just to go with a few of the dinners this week, avocado to go on a poke bowl, tomatoes for all sorts of things there for a couple of salads, poke bowl, snacking, all that sort of stuff. Broccoli for a few of the dinners, mushrooms to go with some of the dinners. I am actually trying out a new recipe, which I might actually show you guys next. I saw it on TikTok and it's kind of like a barbecue pulled chicken in the slow cooker. So I'm thinking I could prep that now and that should be able to do the next couple of nights, and then maybe some of it can go in the freezer for lunches later in the week. We've just got some eggs, some milk. These are the yogurts I've got for breakfast. They don't tend to do the ones that I normally get. I think are they the Oikos? I don't know if they don't do them in our Tesco's. It's quite a small Tesco's or what it is, but I picked those up. These are my little guilty pleasure in the evening. Look, I love white chocolate. Anything sort of Milky Bar white chocolate, I am there for. I'm going to make a chili later in the week. I'm going to batch cook it and stick it in the freezer. So that is for that. Jason's sourdough, because I don't think I'm going to have time this week to make any bread. And we love Jason's sourdough. I saw these and these look very appealing. The blueberry and lemon hot cross buns. So I will definitely be trying one of those with my lunch today. Just a quick top up on rices for the cupboard. Don't know, just might need it. So I picked this one up. And this is the one that I tend to put with our poke bowl. This is just the best pasta. Obviously called farfalle, but butterfly pasta in this house. Promise you, everything tastes better with butterfly pasta. Topped up on chopped tomatoes, kidney beans for the chili, and in the chicken slow cooker thing that I'm going to cook in a minute, it doesn't talk about adding veg, but I'm going to pack in quite a bit of veg at a later date for it when it's sort of past its pulled chicken stage. Sweet corn's one of those I'm going to add in. Do you know what? I've never bought this before, but honestly, peeling, grating, chopping garlic is such a faff. So there we go, we're going to go with that. Picked up some more bleach because always needing bleach. Fabric conditioner. I always go for the fairy one or the comfort one. I find anything else can sometimes make my skin itch a bit, actually. I don't think I have sensitive skin, but something about this on bedding is much more comfortable. Barbecue sauce, we don't really use barbecue sauce, so I just picked up the Tesco's one, but I need it for the chicken recipe I'm about to do, and ran out of balsamic vinegar. These, again, my milk guilty pleasure, they're white chocolate, of course. Oh, hold on a sec. Oh, sorry. And Skinny Whips. Con quite likes the Skinny Whips. And we ran out of garden peas in the freezer. How much did this all come to? Let me check the receipts. This came to £58.42, and that's with a club card, because quite a lot of that was a lot more expensive. But yeah, let's get this all put away. So dinner is prepped and in the slow cooker. Haven't got to worry about that for another few hours, which is nice. But I just left the tin of sweet corn by the side to remind me to put some, I think I'm going to add sweet corn, carrots and broccoli to this a little bit later on. I have washed the strawberries and tomatoes. They're just drying before going into their Tupperwares. And oh, I can give you an update on my microgreens. They are starting to sprout. Something is going on here. This side is much better than the other. I don't know if you could see it. But yeah, we are starting to get some sprouting on the microgreens. I have just had a delivery, which I think, might be wrong, I think it could be a PR parcel for the pink stuff. So I thought we could open this up together, and I've just reread the messages. If this is the pink stuff, hang on, let's find out if it is first. Yes, I can see a pink lid. So this is a new range. They are launching on the 15th of March. So the day before you guys see this. So this will have just been released when you guys see this. So what have we got? Oh my gosh, this smells incredible. What is going on in here? There's some Lush things in here. What is this? Hang on a minute. Okay, so we have a little selection of stuff from Lush. The Snow Fairy Pop Magic Chowder. I've got to open these up. Oh, they smell incredible. It's one of their soaps. What have we got here? Oh, a bath bomb. And the Comforter Body Scrub. And of course, it's pink because the pink stuff. But what have we got here? This must be the new product. The pink stuff, the Miracle Daily Showers. Oh, can't open it. The Miracle Daily Shower Shine and Cleaning Spray. Because the pink stuff do have a bathroom cleaner at the moment, but I have never seen something with like this green labelling at the top. So this is their new product. Prevents watermarks, prevents lime scale, and prevents soap scum. Okay, we need to give this a go. So I've just been working away this afternoon, but brief interlude just to sit down and try the blueberry and lemon hot cross bun that I picked up earlier in Tesco's. 6 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Like, they're nice, don't get me wrong, I love a hot cross bun, so they're nice, but I'm not sure I'm totally on board with the blueberry and lemon combo. Let me know if anyone else has tried them. Can't remember which supermarket it was, but someone released just a pure lemon one last year, and it was so good, which is why I was so excited to see the blueberry and lemon one, but yeah, they're fine, they're just here nor there. Good for it. It might give you an idea as to why I didn't pick the camera up yesterday. It was just one of those days, you know? So I had a lovely long sleep, and I've literally woken up with like a hop, skip and a jump in my step today, and I am so ready for it. Which actually means I think I'm going to start my spring cleaning content today, because I'm watching a lot of other people starting to do their spring cleaning videos, and I'm getting jealous. I'm getting like, I want to get going with that as well. So I'm not going to put it in this video, but I think I'm now going to film a spring cleaning video to go up for you guys on Wednesday. So you'll see that in a few days' time when you're watching this. But I'm sat here just looking out into the garden, which is very much not spring ready yet. It's something we're planning on tackling over the next couple of weekends, which will be good. I've got a couple of pots out there which are coming back from last year. Some like, for instance, I'm looking at it whilst I'm talking to you. I can see my rose pot is starting to bud again, which is really nice, so that'll be out soon. My hydrangea think we've just about saved, as that's starting to bud again. But I've got a couple of pots which are empty. So does anyone have any spring bulb suggestions? I'd really like to plant bulbs, I think, rather than a pre-bought plant, but I'll be guided by you guys. So is there anything that just produces so much colour, bulbs, plants, flowers, anything you can think of that ideally would like to live in a pot, because that is something I would really, really like to crack on with over the next couple of weeks. I'm conscious that if I don't do it soon, I'm going to miss the season. So I need to get on with that. But what I'm going to do is, it is literally 2 minutes to 9 now in the morning. I would like to have finished my spring clean today by about 11:30, because I have other things to do, and as much as I would love to spend the entire day spring cleaning, it's just not going to happen. So I'll catch up with you guys when I've done that. If I literally just put my phone away and just concentrate on cleaning, I could definitely get that video done in sort of a couple of hours. So let's see, I'll catch up with you guys when I've done that. So I have a job that's been on my cleaning list for the longest time, and must be, well, it's got to be like over 3 months now, because we got married over 3 months ago, and it is cleaning my poor wedding shoes. So we got married end of November, so although it wasn't wet on the day, just obviously underfoot, it's all a bit ugh. And I was going to get these sent off and do it, but I thought I might as well just give it a go myself first. I don't know if it's really picking up on camera, but they're just a bit, you know. So I want to be really careful with these, obviously. So what I have done, I've got a bowl of warm water with a little bit of washing up liquid, a really old raggy white cloth. If you're ever cleaning anything delicate that is white, hack is to make sure that you do use a white cloth as well, because if you were to use, like, for instance, a bright pink or a bright blue cloth, although the chances are it probably won't run, it's really not worth the risk, because if I had usually a bright pink cloth and it colour transferred onto these shoes, I would be really gutted. So let's just see if this works. I'm not expecting this to get rid of everything, so next up to use is, of course, going to be my trusty Pink Stuff Oxy Action stain remover, but this stuff's powerful, so I intend on going over it first with the washing up liquid and water, see how much that gets off, then go over it with this, but keep an eye on it, because this I think you're only supposed to put on a couple of minutes before you put stuff in the wash anyway. Then give it another rinse, and I think we'll just see how we go. So I'm going to start this bit here at the front, I think. So I'm just going to dab my finger in, and just very gently, because obviously it's a really nice sort of bobbly material. It's not bobbly material, it's like got little polka dots on them. And I can already see that I've managed to somehow get mud like down in here. So I'm gonna have to get something in there to get that out. But let's come back to that. Let's just start by seeing how much I can get actually off the fabric and off the toe. And then I think actually when it comes to the heel, I might just dunk it in, because that is kind of the worst bit. And then just give it a little scrub from there, because I can't see how the washing up liquid is going to damage that. Oh, these are worse than I thought. I thought this would be a bit of a dunk and it'd be fine. Actually, these are a lot more stained. Okay, I've done all I think I can on the heels at this point, and it's actually not that great. So it's time for the pink stuff. I'm just gonna spray this over the sink so it doesn't end up everywhere. Leave that to sit for, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, no more than sort of 3 or 4 minutes. And then I'll pop that back in the washing up liquid solution, and we're just gonna kind of pray for a miracle. This isn't going to plan. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. So they're back dunking in the washing up liquid. I think I'm going to have to just leave them and keep an eye on them, and it's going to be a long process. I thought this would be a 5-minute clean up naively. So I reckon I'm going to go and have some lunch and come back and hope that I have managed to solve this. Guys, I think we've saved the shoes. Excuse the rubber gloves, but I've literally just been back at it with the pink stuff spray, and I was just a bit harsher with them. I just kind of scrubbed a bit more than I was. So I'm just on my way to go and put them outside to dry. Yeah, there are still a few tiny little marks, but nothing compared to like what it was. So I'm super happy with those. I have just pulled up at the gym, and I was just thinking that I would absolutely love to know how long I spend sat in the car, sat outside the gym, questioning my life choices before I go in, because I reckon it's hours and hours and hours a month, because I've been sat here for about 15 minutes, just aimlessly scrolling on my phone, watching stuff I've already watched, completely wasting time. But it is time for a body pump class, and I need to get some motivation quickly, because I would like to go for a run after my body pump class. So let's see how much energy I can muster up and see if the run actually happens. The body pump must, because if I don't go, I'm going to get a black mark against my name. So let's go to Body Pump and see if we manage a run afterwards. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you so much.
All right, enjoy your meal.
And you. Guys, I just said and you and he said enjoy your meal. What the f is up with me? Look guys, I'm a fraud. Not me showing you me going to the gym, then going for a run, and then ordering my Mackies. I mean, honestly, it is all about balance over here. Although having said that, I've had no intention of getting McDonald's tonight. That was not on the plan, and especially not on the plan when I did the food drop earlier this week. But last minute, Connor basically ended up going out for dinner with the boys, and the thought of cooking for one, nah, wasn't going to happen. So there we go, all about balance, isn't it? I'm trying to open up this sheet mask. I need to get a little bit of hydration into my sheets, into my face. So I'm just using the simple hydrating sheet mask, which I'll pop on. Oh, it feels cold. Oh, in the summer it's really nice when they, chilly. In the summer it's really nice when they feel cold, but not when it's chilly. It's not quite so refreshing. But plan for this evening, I am home alone. As I say, Connor is out with the boys. I have a packet of Haribo Tang Fastics, which I intend on eating the whole lot of, and I'm going to marinate and try and rehydrate my skin. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, good morning. It is Clean Sheets Thursday in our house, and I know people find it really weird that I wash my bedding on a Thursday. I know it makes sense to do it on the weekend, but it just works out really well with my like everything shower, my fake tan routine. Yeah, anyway, I just like clean sheets on a Thursday, so that is what we're doing today. It's a really nice day out there, super sunny, aka the perfect drying weather. I know, it's the small things, but it really does make a difference. The only problem I've got is that I can't put our bedding on our normal line because obviously we've got the treatment on the lawn, which means we can't walk on it. So I'm just going to stick it on airers and hope for the best. But anyway, at least it's sunny, so it'll dry nice and quickly. So this morning I am just getting the bedding in the wash, and then I'm going to head out to the gym. Got quite a bit of work to do, so I will probably catch up with you guys later this afternoon. So admittedly, it may be quite a number of hours later, but to be honest, I've actually just spent the whole day working, so there was literally nothing, I promise you, nothing you have missed out on or would have wanted to see. But this evening we are going to our friends for dinner, so I am bringing dessert. So I've got a couple of bits to take, but I also thought it might be quite nice to make some chocolate covered strawberries to take. Which I know sounds really silly, but I've never made chocolate covered strawberries before. So I've just got a couple of jars of dairy milk because it is literally the best chocolate. And it says to melt it over in a bowl over the heat on a pan. So I'm just bringing the pan to the boil. No idea how much chocolate I need. I've just washed the strawberries, but it was quite a big punnet. So I have no idea how much chocolate I need. Definitely spent the last few minutes Googling what tempering chocolate means, and now that I know, I feel like I'm in a much better position to do this. But yeah, how hard can putting chocolate on some strawberries be? I say that. Does anyone else remember when I said how hard can growing microgreens be? Guys, they're really not going well. On my left tray, they've sprouted no more than what I showed you last time. And on my right tray, which I'm treating exactly the same as the left tray, it's done absolutely nothing. So I've got no idea what has happened there. We're just gonna give it another week before we panic, I think. Anyway, that's nearly reached the boil. I've got one bar in there so far, obviously apart from two, which is about to go in my mouth. Let's cover some strawberries in chocolate. My chocolate covered strawberries. I just popped them on a baking tray with a sheet of greaseproof. Gonna pop these in the fridge for about an hour until we go. I've just made another couple so that Connor and I can just have one before we leave as well. Obviously, got to do a taste test. Just wanted to show you guys this as well, actually. I had a cool little PR gift today from Brita, the water filter company. I got a new water filter and lots of supplies from, like, of the filters from them. And, oh, here it is. I also got a Brita water bottle, which I've been using today, but I didn't know this. You can get water bottles from Brita with little filters built into them. So you can effectively like insert this up here and you can have like your own little water filter situation going on in your water bottle, which I think is really cool. I didn't know that was such a thing. Good morning, good morning. It is Friday and I'm about to put my towels on a nice long hot wash to get those clean again before the weekend. But I actually just wanted to share a laundry hack with you that I used to use, but I haven't recently. And this might be really handy for anyone else out there who doesn't have a tumble dryer, so therefore doesn't have an automatic entitlement to soft, fluffy towels. So TikTok and Google tell me that you add your detergent as normal. So I'm just going to use my powder detergent in my normal drawer in the washing machine. And then apparently you are supposed to ditch the fabric conditioner and use white vinegar instead, which I have done before and it has worked. I don't know why I stopped doing it, to be honest. But the only bit that I'm not sure about is some videos say put it in the fabric conditioner drawer and some say put it directly in the drum. So I am gonna hedge my bets and do both. Also, if you are worried, let me show you actually. So I've just got my normal detergent and white vinegar in there. Here are my towels and I'm just gonna, it says 250 ml, so I'm just gonna kind of glug it. That looks like quite a bit. And then I'm just gonna put it on a nice long hot wash. Also, if you are worried about your towels smelling like vinegar, they haven't done for me in the past, so obviously I put quite a bit in there, but I will report back. But when I've done this before, there's been no smell of vinegar, but I have had some beautifully soft towels, so let's see. There is also another hack which I've seen bopping around on TikTok, which I would like to try. It's actually to use tumble dryer sheets to dust your skirting boards. Now I've just given my skirting boards, you're under the sink and the washing machine's just started. That's never gonna work. Let's just move you. So what I was saying was tumble dryer sheets are apparently really good for apparently kind of repelling dust off your skirting boards. God only knows what the science is behind that, but quite frankly, I am willing to give it a go. So they do smell great as well. So I mean, it can't go that wrong, can it? But I'm just gonna wipe over I'm gonna just try it in the hallway because this is like my, I would say, dustiest area. So I'm just gonna wipe over my skirting boards. There shouldn't be any sort of dust on them because I've only cleaned them earlier this morning. I'm just going to give those a quick wipe over, and I reckon next week's vlog we'll have a quick review on how dust-free my skirting boards have been. Actually, another place that can get really dusty is this kind of trim on top of the stairs. I guess it's just these kind of high traffic areas. My goodness, this really does need a repaint. Starting to look a little bit scuffed here. But my mum has actually just texted to say that she is passing in a few moments and can she pop in and have a cup of tea. So I'm actually just gonna have a little catch up with my mum and I will chat to you guys soon. So later on that afternoon, I had to head into town to get a few bits sorted for work and accidentally ended up in Homesense, as you do. But I thought I'd have a quick look at their Easter stuff and see what they had new in for spring, because I do still want to find like a wicker or ceramic bunny to go on that new tray I got from Amazon for my coffee table over Easter. Really liked this little wicker bunny, but I thought actually it was a bit too big in the end for the tray. I thought it'd be a bit too much on the coffee table, but it was really inexpensive. This one I felt like he was missing a tail. It didn't look bunny enough. They had a good selection, but the last one I saw, this white ceramic one, he looked kind of scary. So it kind of put me off the hunt for the ceramic bunny. But we swiftly moved on to the best section in Homesense, which is the candles. These two looked really pretty. They were called kitchen scents or Clean's Kitchen or something like that. But they weren't quite right. But I did pick up one which was called Thunder, which I brought home because it was kind of a really clean, oody smell. Yeah, this is the one. A really clean, oody smell. And that is my kind of scent. I then spotted the Easter display of all Easter displays. I honestly wish I had a house big enough to be able to house this kind of stuff because these bunnies were like 1 meter tall and they looked so cool. But I couldn't leave without having a quick look in the kitchenware section. Anyone that knows me will know I love a good like nibbles dish, you know, one for your olives, one for your crisps, one for your dip, that kind of thing. If you ever don't know what to buy me as a gift, then a bit of kitchenware or some servingware or something like that is always a winner. Good morning, guys. It is bright and early on a beautifully sunny but frosty Saturday morning, and that's honestly just my favourite kind of weather. It's so cozy. But it's just gone 7:15 and I am off to the gym this morning. Normally I just do, why have I not got my jumper on yet? It's chilly. Normally I just do a 45-minute body pump class on a Saturday morning, but this morning I'm actually doing 2 back-to-back classes. So I've got my body pump class and then a 45-minute Ignite strike class, which is quite a lot for a Saturday morning. So I would never normally have a cup of tea or have anything to eat before I go. However, I'm feeling like I probably should fuel my body in some way before an hour and a half of that kind of intense exercise. So I'm literally just gonna have a yogurt. I think I might actually have an orange before I go, and my cup of tea, and then I'll come back and have like my eggs and avocado and eat properly. I know some people think it is utter madness to be wanting to get up and out of the house at this time on a Saturday morning, but to be honest, I really don't mind it. I'm an early riser anyway, so I was naturally awake at 6:30 this morning anyway. Connor is always up and out early, normally about 6:30 on Saturday morning for golf, so our house is kind of like up and awake at those times anyway. I really enjoy these classes. It puts me in a really good stead for a Saturday. And I'll be home by, what time will I be home? Like 10, 10:15, and then I've done both of those. So it really doesn't like eat into my day, but I do understand that getting up at this time on a Saturday can be deemed as a little bit mad. And it's okay now that the mornings are a bit brighter, but when they were dark, to be fair, I could totally get you. Like having to get out and like defrost the car, which my car is defrosting as I'm talking to you now, but it's sunny and it's bright, so it makes it a lot less painful to do that. Why do I always do this? I'm running late. Yeah, I've still got time to remind you about my Fabulosa gym fragrance. Like honestly, not a priority right now, Lou, but okay, now we are late. I am back from the gym. That was like, it was really good. But yeah, I do feel a bit drained now, so I've literally just eaten because, you know, like I just needed to refuel my body. It just needed a little bit of something in there. Oh, sorry about my air purifier. It's whirring in the background because I've just sprayed some hairspray. In fact, I will turn it off. But I am back, as I say. I've just eaten, just had a shower, just got ready because I am off out to go for a nice long walk with the girls today, and we're going for lunch. And it's a really, as I say, it's a really cold day, but it's a really nice, sunny, bright day. So that's the perfect weather for that. Don't really want to wear makeup because, you know, it's not really necessary today. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned this to you guys before, but I absolutely love this Garnier Vitamin C Glow. Yeah, it's the Glow one. It's SPF 50, but it's just like, it's not a foundation. It's kind of a tinted moisturiser kind of situation. But I've actually got a couple of my friends onto it as well. You know, like when you just want a little bit of something, but you don't want makeup as such. So I'm literally just going to pop this on my face, and I will do my brows, and that will literally be it. But I'm very conscious that at the time I'm filming this vlog should already be up tomorrow. So I do need to crack on and get this edited this afternoon when I get back. I've done most of it, but I've just got yesterday's footage and today's footage to add in. So I am going to take my camera today when I go and see the girls, just to like potentially film like a bit of a montage. So I'll add that in at the end of this video, but I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys now, and hopefully, as I say, I capture a few bits from today and I'll be able to add those in. But thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.